In a fast-paced world driven by deadlines, dopamine hits, and the illusion of busyness, many people overlook one of the most powerful tools for personal transformation: the morning. We scroll instead of stretch, snooze instead of rise, rush instead of reflect. And somewhere between sleep inertia and social media, we lose ourselves, day after day, before we've even truly begun. But what if the key to long-term change isn't another productivity app, biohack, or 10-step routine from some influencer's highlight reel? What if it starts with something quieter, something already within your control, your morning? The early hours, those fragile, often overlooked moments before the world makes demands of you, are one of the last sacred spaces left. They hold incredible potential, and yet for millions, they remain an untapped resource. This is not about perfectionism, it's about permission. Permission to slow down, wake up with intention, and design a life that aligns with who you want to be, not just what the world expects from you. Whether you're a student burning out, a parent holding a family together, a professional grinding through endless meetings, or simply someone who wants to feel better than yesterday, this is your invitation. Let's begin. Number 1. Why the first hour is the hidden keystone of a life well lived. We live in a culture that celebrates hustle, urgency, and constant motion. But while everyone talks about optimizing their calendar, few talk about optimizing their consciousness. And consciousness starts the moment you wake up. The first hour of your day is not neutral, it's directional. It doesn't just mark the passage of time, it sets the tone for everything that follows. Think about it. If you start your morning scrolling through bad news and influencer lives you'll never live, your brain registers threat and inadequacy before you even get out of bed. If you begin your day reacting to emails, to chaos, to someone else's urgency, you've already given away your agency. But if you wake with calm, hydrate with care, and take 10 minutes to breathe, move, or reflect, you reclaim that agency. This is not spiritual fluff. It's neuroscience. The amygdala, the part of your brain responsible for emotional reactivity, is especially sensitive in the first waking hour. When you rush or stress, you fuel fight or flight. When you ease in with presence, you activate the prefrontal cortex, your rational, wise self. A structured morning is the lever that lifts the rest of your day. Number 2, wake up early, but compassionately, creating space before the world demands it. Let's get one thing straight. Waking up early isn't about joining the 5 a.m. club just because some millionaire on the internet told you to. It's about waking up before the noise. The early part is flexible. The consistency is what counts. When you wake up at the same time every day, whether it's 5 a.m. or 7 a.m., you create internal rhythm. This rhythm, your circadian cycle, doesn't just control sleep. It regulates hormones, digestion, attention span, body temperature, even your emotional resilience. Inconsistent wake-up times confuse your system. You feel groggy, unfocused, even emotionally unbalanced. It's like trying to play piano on keys that keep moving. But when you wake consistently, your body aligns. Your hormones sync. Your mind stabilizes. Early risers often speak of borrowed time, an hour that belongs to no one but them. No texts, no requests, no noise, just space. That space is sacred. Even 20-30 minutes before the world awakens gives you the chance to do something for you. Read a chapter, stretch, journal, or simply sit with a hot drink in silence. It's not about checking off tasks, it's about reclaiming your time. But none of this works without quality sleep. You cannot pour from an empty brain. Here's what's non-negotiable: 7 to 9 hours of sleep. Not because you're weak, but because you're human. Consistent bedtime even on weekends. No screens before bed. Blue light delays melatonin, the sleep hormone. Sleep is not a luxury. It is the scaffolding that supports your mind, immune system, emotions, and willpower. Wake up early, but only after you've truly rested. Otherwise, your morning ritual will become just another performance. We're not here for that. We're here for healing. Number 3, hydrate first. Water as a ritual of awakening. Here's the truth. Your body is more water than anything else. Your brain? 73% water. Your heart? 73%. Your lungs? 83%. And yet, the average person stumbles out of bed and reaches for coffee before giving their cells what they actually need. Hydration is the original biohack. After 7 to 8 hours without fluid, your body is in a mildly dehydrated state. Even a 1 to 2% drop in hydration affects cognitive performance, memory, and mood. You're more irritable, more fatigued, and more prone to mental fog. But one glass of water changes everything. Water wakes up your metabolism, lubricates your joints, flushes out cellular waste, and brings oxygen to your brain. It's a biological reset button. Want to go further? Make a simple mineral elixir. Glass of filtered water, a pinch of pink, Himalayan salt, a splash of lemon juice. This natural electrolyte drink replenishes trace minerals like sodium, magnesium, and potassium, nutrients your adrenal system burns through under chronic stress. You're not just quenching thirst, you're sending a message to yourself. I care for my body, I tend to my energy, I begin my day by nourishing, not depleting myself. Start with water, and you'll be shocked how many other good decisions follow. Number 4, create a morning ritual that belongs to you. You don't need a 3-hour monk-like routine. You need one that fits your life and your goals. This is not about copying what someone else does on Instagram. This is about self-alignment. Ask yourself, what matters to me right now? What kind of person do I want to be today? What helps me feel strong, clear, or connected? Then build a simple 20 to 45-minute ritual around that. Here are a few examples. If you want mental clarity, try 10 minutes of meditation, breathwork, or stream of consciousness journaling. If you want emotional stability, use a gratitude practice or self-compassion exercise. Hug yourself literally. It reduces cortisol. If you want creative flow, read, sketch, mind map, or write morning pages. If you want physical energy, do 15 minutes of yoga, a brisk walk, or sun salutations with music. If you want purpose, reflect on your goals and set one micro-intention for the day. The point is not what you do, but that you do it with intention. Your ritual is a daily agreement with yourself. I am worthy of time. I am not just a responder to life, I am its co-creator. Number 5, the silent power of consistency. Let's be honest. Starting a new habit is easy. Keeping it? That's the hard part. We all know the pattern. You set up the perfect morning routine, do it for 3 days, and then life gets messy. You sleep in, you skip a step, you feel like a failure. You quit. But here's the truth most productivity gurus won't tell you. Consistency doesn't mean perfection, it means continuity. Missing a day isn't failure, it's part of the rhythm. Just return. The secret is not to build the most ambitious routine, it's to build the most repeatable one. Here's what helps. 1. Anchor to habits you already do. For example, drink water right after brushing your teeth. 2. Use habit stacking. For example, journal after your water. 3. Create visual cues. For example, keep your journal on your breakfast table. 4. Track without judgment. For example, use a simple habit tracker or calendar. 5. Celebrate effort, not outcomes. For example, I showed up today, not I wrote 3 pages. The real win is not the checklist, it's the identity shift. When you repeat a behavior long enough, it becomes part of how you see yourself. Eventually, you no longer have to force yourself to be the kind of person who starts their day with intention. You are that person. Number 6. Why this matters more than you think. You may have started reading this hoping to feel more productive, to check more boxes, to do more in less time. But here's the deeper truth. A morning routine is not about doing more. It's about being more grounded, more centered, more aligned. Every day you wake up and choose presence, you're rewriting your story. You're not just reacting to life, you're designing it. And over time, your stress decreases, not because life gets easier, but because you get stronger. Your focus sharpens, not because the world is quieter, but because your mind is. Your joy increases, not because everything goes your way, but because you've learned how to anchor yourself in what matters. This is the slow, sacred alchemy of mornings. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to wake up at 4 a.m. or journal like a philosopher. You just need to begin. Number 7. Start here. A simple morning framework. If you're overwhelmed, start with this simple 30-minute framework. You can adjust it as needed. 0 to 5 minutes, wake and drink water, get out of bed. Drink a full glass of water with a pinch of salt or lemon. 5 to 10 minutes, stillness. Sit quietly. Breathe deeply. Set a word for the day. Calm, focus, and gratitude. 10 to 20 minutes. Movement or mind, either stretch, walk, or do light exercise, or write, journal, or meditate. 20 to 30 minutes. Nourishment, make a nourishing breakfast or smoothie. Listen to music or read something uplifting. This is your time. Defend it, protect it, love it. Number 8. Your life will change, not all at once, but irrevocably. Your morning doesn't need to impress anyone. It just needs to support you. And if you give it your attention, your respect, and your presence, it will become the most transformative part of your day. So here's your invitation. Start tomorrow. Wake 15 minutes earlier. Drink a tall glass of water. Sit in stillness for 5 breaths. Choose one word to guide your day. Then repeat. And when you slip, begin again, without shame, without guilt. Just curiosity. Your morning is not a race. It is a mirror. What you put into it reflects into every area of your life. Start small, stay consistent, transform everything. Every sunrise brings another chance to begin again, gently, intentionally, and on your terms. Your mornings don't need to be perfect, they just need to be yours. Thank you for sharing a moment of calm with Sunrise Fuel. If this helped you slow down, realign, or simply breathe a little deeper, that's more than enough. But if you'd like to carry this energy forward, tap the like button to let the algorithm know we need more quiet, more presence, more peace. Subscribe for weekly doses of reflection, ritual, and renewal. And share this with someone who deserves a softer start to their day. Until next time, rise with kindness and fuel your morning from within.